shopping habits online.
Hey, they're always out there. You know, we hear from Whitney quite a bit, and
I know.
gosh, I don't know. You have to always be careful today. Of course, tracking this morning, pretty nice morning outside. We do have a few clouds overhead, but still enough breaks in those clouds. Things are going to start to warm up pretty quickly. Sunrise officially just a few minutes ago. And again, not a bad morning by any means to get out and about. May get by without a jacket. No rain out there. We do have some of those clouds. Again, we were talking about temperatures are actually quite a bit warmer though this morning than what they have been last couple of mornings. 56 in Carbondale, 54 currently in Mount Vernon, 57 in Harrisburg, 60 still in Cape and Paducah, lower 60s into the Missouri Boot Heel, where Kennett, Missouri right now is at 63 degrees. We're starting to see the humidity come back up just a bit. We are, of course, in the later part of May, so we do anticipate temperatures to start warming up though over the next couple of days, and you'll notice even this afternoon, dew points in the low 60s. It is going to feel a little muggier. Now that even adds to a chance for a couple of pop-up showers and storms back into our forecast as well. We are tracking our next cold front set to arrive Thursday morning, pushes through the region without much in the way of rain, but it is going to bring in a fresh batch of some cooler, less humid air towards the end of this week. Then we turn our attention to the weekend. There's some small chances for a little wet weather. Probably right now more questions than answers as far as the timing and who's exactly going to see some rain, but something we'll be tracking as we get a little closer. There's that storm system down into parts of the Florida Panhandle. Lots of wet weather into the southeastern U.S. right now, but we are starting to see some of that moisture get wrapped up into our region. One of the reasons we're going to start seeing our humidity go up just a bit this afternoon, and those chances for a few pop-up showers and storms as well. Lower 80s today for high temperatures. Again, a few degrees warmer than yesterday. Humidity a little higher, so it's going to feel a little more summer-like out there later on today. Couple pop-up showers. There may be a little bit of thunder and lightning in some of these, but right now the main threat is going to be maybe a brief heavy downpour. They won't last for very long if you happen to get caught in one, and most areas are going to miss out on these. But notice they are very hit and miss, scattered about this afternoon, and primarily focused right across the heart of southern Illinois back into southeast Missouri. It's 10 o'clock. We could still see maybe an isolated shower or two lingering around, and they fade away pretty quickly. Tomorrow morning waking up about 60 degrees, and then tomorrow afternoon even warmer than today, or in the mid-80s tomorrow. Still a small chance, mainly into the Missouri Boot Heel, of an isolated shower or two. Backdoor cold front arrives on Thursday morning. There's the cool down associated with that. So we go from the mid-80s tomorrow to by Thursday and Friday, highs dropping back into the upper 70s. And that's where we'll stay through the weekend as well. Starting to warm back up just a bit into next week. But once again, backdoor cold front means that it's going to come in from the north and northeast. It brings in a fresh batch of some cooler, less humid air. There's that humidity starting to drop later this week. And as far as rain goes, this is through the next 5 days. Notice just not a lot of wet weather out there. That little chance that you're seeing is those little pop-up showers, maybe a pop-up thunderstorm this afternoon that could bring maybe a quarter to a half an inch of rain in a few isolated locations. Thursday and Friday, great days, a little on the cool side, maybe even chilly. Friday morning in the upper 40s, afternoon highs though back into the upper 70s. Weekend, a couple isolated showers can't entirely be ruled out. It is Memorial Day weekend coming up, which means that we kind of expect it this time of year. Early next week though, starting to warm back up, feeling more summer-like. Back in the mid to upper 80s for most of next week.
I'll tell you what, I enjoy those 80s, but I just hope it stays dry. All right, thanks for that. Well, still ahead, we'll have a preview.